What's up, you guys? It's Isaac Cook with a chance here, back for my next Marvel Legends toy video review. And today, we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends series of Spider-Man from Spider-Man Brand New Day. So for the package, you got this very cool open window to showcase the Spider-Man right inside. You get his name, Spider-Man, right about here. He's part of the Marvel Legends series toy line. He is from Spider-Man Brand New Day, and he was made by Hasbro. On this side, you get a really cool image of Spider-Man, and you get another image of Spider-Man with his name up top. For the back of the box, you get another image of Spider-Man with his name right about here. And we have a little bio here which says, Spider-Man is back in action keeping New York City safe. An anonymous hero and brilliant scientist, Peter Parker, creates technology to build his own suit, which is awesome. So for the package of Spider-Man, that's about it. So let me get him out here and see how awesome and MCU accurate he actually is. So here's Spider-Man out of the packaging, and I think he looks really nice. So in case you don't know or don't remember about this figure is a straight up repaint and a retool of the final swimsuit Spider-Man figure that we had a few years ago. So I guess they took that figure and translate this for Brand New Day. So if you don't have the final swimsuit Spider-Man figure, this here is your second chance of getting this one for Brand New Day. If you do have the final swimsuit Spider-Man figure, honestly, I don't think you really need that figure. It mostly depends on you. But for me, I do have the final swimsuit Spider-Man figure. Since I still have that figure, I got this figure for Brand New Day. And to be honest, this figure is like one of my most anticipated figures of this year. So as we take a look at the figure, I think the figure is the same figure from before with the final swimsuit Spider-Man figure that we had a couple of years ago. But here, there are some things about this figure that looks a little bit different from the final swimsuit Spider-Man figure that we had a few years ago. So as we take a look at the color scheme, for Spider-Man here, the color scheme here looks really nice. It is well sculpted and well integrated on the figure. But my only real issue with the color scheme here, we do have the darker blue and a little bit of the dark red on this figure. I really wish they used like the regular red, and I really wish they used like the regular blue and regular red to lighten up the color scheme a little bit, to make this figure a lot more accurate to the movie. And I'm talking about the color scheme itself. And I think the color scheme here, it looks well done. But like I said, it is well sculpted and looks really nice. But I think that it would be nice if the colors could have been brightened up a little bit. But the color scheme on each single angle of the figure looks well sculpted. And he does have some amazing details. Yeah, he does have some amazing details on each single angle of the figure itself. And he does have the raised webbing, which is a very nice touch. I do like the raised webbing on the suit here. That's what he's gonna have in the movie, most likely. And I think the raised webbing for the figure here looks well sculpted, and also with some amazing details. And what's really different about this figure is the spider logo. The spider logo here is, I feel like they thicken the spider logo here, probably just to make it a lot more accurate to what we're gonna see in the movie, and also what we saw in the trailers. And I think the spider logo here for the chest unit looks well sculpted and also well detailed. I also like the fact they also were able to thicken the spider logo here for the chest unit, which is a very nice touch. And I think the spider logo here looks really nice. And also for the back section here, is also well sculpted with some amazing color schemes, and also the details as well with the raised webbing, as well as some sculpted details. And what's really interesting is the spider logo on the back. I think the spider logo on the back, I think it's either the same or it's just, or I think they must have thickened the spider logo here, and I think the spider logo here looks well sculpted, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, the spider logo here looks really nice for the back section. Now, as we take a look at this badass MCU accurate head sculpt, the head sculpt here is basically the same. It's the same head sculpt from the Final Swingsuit Spider-Man figure that we had from before. Yeah, it's the same one, but with darker color, with the red color scheme being extremely darker. But it is a really nice head sculpt, and I think they've done a damn good job with the head sculpt here. It's the same head sculpt from before, but with the darker red. But for the rest of the figure, I think the rest of the figure looks well done. He does come with a few accessories. He does come with the fisted hands. He comes with wall crawling hands. And he comes with web shooting hands. And he comes with these web pieces. I don't know what these are for. They don't really attach to him or anything. So if you see these pegs, they don't attach to him at all. They don't attach on his back. They don't attach anywhere. He only just came with these for what reason? Honestly, I have no idea. And the same thing goes to this. Nothing. I think he only just, honestly, I don't know why he came with these, even though I understand he's Spider-Man, he does, shoot webs. But with these, I think these are mostly for the Hulk figure. Honestly, I think these are mostly for the Hulk figure. So, I'm not quite sure, though. Excuse me. But these webs here do look well sculpted. And I do like the clear plastic, a little bit of this clear plastic. I do like the plastic white here for the webs here. I think they've done a really good job with the webs here, and make them well sculpted. So for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. He can look up, he can look down. Excuse me. He can look up, he can look down, he can look this way, he can look that way. He can move his arm, elbow joint, wrist joint. He can move this arm, elbow joint, wrist joint. He can move his upper body. He can move his body. He can move his legs, knee joints, and ankle joints. So if you want to get him into action, you want to get him into like a fighting pose, just like this, and now he's ready for action. If you want to get him into another set of action, what you want to do is you want to just pop this fist out. You want to take this wall crawling hand, and you want to just attach it into place. Do the same thing on the opposite side. And you want to just pose him a little bit. And now he's ready to climb walls. If you want to get him into another set of action, you want to take the wall crawling hand. You want to just pop it right out. And you want to take the web shooting hands. You want to take this hand here, and you want to just pop that into place. Take this and do the same thing on the opposite side. You want to just pose him a little bit. And there you go. And now he's ready for action. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for Spider-Man from Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I am so excited for this movie. If you're excited for this movie, I'm also really excited for this movie as well. This is one of my most anticipated movies of this year. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for Spider-Man here, and I think he looks pretty damn good, and I think for the movie he is gonna look like a total badass in that movie, and I cannot wait to see him in action in Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I can't wait to watch the movie. So I'm really excited for the movie. But overall, I think that's pretty much wraps it up for Spider-Man Brand New Day. So if you have this figure, what are your initial thoughts? Do you like it or you don't like it? Let me know. But for me, I feel like this figure looks really nice, but I think the colors could have been a lot more accurate to the movie. But overall, I think the figure itself looks absolutely amazing. So I guess that's pretty much it for the Marvel Legends Spider-Man from Spider-Man Brand New Day. And there's nothing much else to say, so be sure to like, subscribe, press the notification button, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below. And I'll see y'all on my next video, and thank you for watching.